Hi everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play Professor Layton and the Diabolical Box. Well, here we are at Chapter 5. And we could start out by talking to people, but as always, let's look at the updates we've had so far. We had to find lodging. We decided to explore Fulcents. Found out that something's going on. Someone, what Beluga's sitting there turning the place upside down for. We found a book with a ton of locks on it that we will find keys for as we progress here. Chelmy showed up again. We managed to find our way inside the museum gate, but still not inside the museum itself. There's a very paranoid old man in a tower. We get to take photographs, but more importantly, there are photographs inside that shop that look way younger than they should. Once again, we got inside the museum, and we noticed that Beluga and Sammy were really arguing heavily. We noticed there was a huge goat-shaped symbol that keeps reappearing everywhere. And now, the final bit of the last chapter involved us realizing that we need to take a look at a photo that is now spread all over the freaking town. So with that recap out of the way, let's go ahead. We need to talk to both of these two, because they have puzzles. Keep this under your hats, but that hole in the inspector's pocket? A dog did that. A dog, officer? What dog? Inspector Chelmy had an altercation with the canine by a path in the northeast corner of town. Well, dogs can sniff out mean people, you know. That's just more proof that he needs to be nicer. Sir may seem a bit prickly at times, but he's actually quite kind. Would you care to hear a puzzle the inspector once told me? And whether or not we care to, we do. Number 111, how many turns? Worth 50 points. Chelmy sent his squad out to investigate an incident. Before leaving, he said this: I want you to search the entire area shown on this map. Take any route you want, but report how many times you turned in the process. You're free to turn left or right, but U-turns are strictly forbidden. The Bobbies completed their shift and returned to report their turns. Judging by the reports, though, it seems that at least one man wasn't telling the truth. Mark the liars with an X. This is actually a lot easier than you think, because let's complete the simplest, easiest way to get back. Well, let's say you marched out. You turned one time here, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and just ended up back at the station. No big deal. If you turned here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Well, let's go on. We turn once. Turn twice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You notice something about all these numbers I come up with? They're all even. So, you have to have an even number of turns to get back to the station, no matter what. So, this guy and this guy with the odd numbers cannot be telling the truth.
And now to test my theory. Ha! Wonderful.
Well done, sir. Now I must be off. The inspector and I need to sweep the area for clues. Do watch yourselves when out on the streets. There's no telling what's out there. Likewise, officer. So he's not such a bad sort. Barton's a decent guy. He just stuck with Chelmy for a partner. And now let's talk to you. Welcome back, sirs. Still busy with your investigation, I see. Though lovely, our town is quite vast, so take care not to tire yourself out. I'm sure your feet must be sore, so why not sit for a moment and enjoy this puzzle I've prepared. Number 92, Precious Metals, worth 40 points. Lucky you, you've inherited a 5-square plot of land that's rich with precious metals. Each chunk of copper ore has a value of 1, each chunk of silver ore has a value of 3, and each gold chunk has a whopping value of 5. You're allowed to pick 5 squares of land for yourself, but the 5 squares must be connected to each other. Squares diagonal to each other don't count as connected. Your task is to claim the most valuable 5-square plot possible. Can you do it? Okay. So let's see, we need 5 squares, so they have to be next to each other, and they have to contain more points than any other square can. Now let's see. So if we went here, the best we could do is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, since we can't go any further. So there's a 9 over here. We could do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 here. That's another 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could have another 9 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's another 9 group here. Now let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there we go. It looks like that's about the best we can do. I mean, yeah, there's another 9 there, but there's 10. Perfect.
And now to test my theory. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Yep. Well done, sir. Should you begin to feel weary from running about town, do stop in to rest. Periodic breaks can be quite refreshing for the mind and spirit, as well as the body. And we got another diary key. So now that we have those diary keys, let's take a look at the diary, shall we? Father has always done what he wants, regardless of who objects. He's that way with everyone, even his sons. It's no wonder my younger brother always seems so irritated with him. Even so, he and I must endure Father's whims because, as the next in line to rule Folsence, we cannot leave this town, even if we want to. We are stewards of this town, and we must stay here to watch over it. No longer able to tolerate Father's selfish ways, my younger brother has left Folsence for good. Strangely enough, Father doesn't seem affected by it at all. If anything, he only seems more focused on excavating even more gold from the mines. Is that miserable ore worth so much to him? I'm beginning to think I will never understand that man. Deeper and deeper, huh? Okay, well, let's go back to our rooms and check up on Flora. Where's Flora? Or not check up on her, as the case may be. Ah, you startled me! Or once again, check up on her. Where'd you get off to, Flora? Me? Come now, Luke. A gentleman never forces a lady to say more than she wants to. Oops, of course. Where are my manners? Sorry, Flora. Aw, don't give it a second thought. Say, how'd your investigation go? Did you find out anything more about the Elysian box? A bit, but nothing concrete. What we need is more time to comb the area for clues. We could be quite a while, so if you feel tired, go ahead and turn in, dear. I will. I sure hope you two find a good solid lead soon. Kind of odd that she's taken such an acute interest in this box. She has no tie to it. She wasn't there when she saw anything we've seen. Huh. Oh well. Okay, so now we're done with this. And I can't serve you tea yet. Sure, get thirsty when I can't do anything about it. And you should have a new puzzle for me. As much as I love antiques, I adore puzzles even more. I've got a vintage puzzle I'd like to share with you, if you'd like to listen. We'd be honored to hear it. Wonderful. This puzzle involves a certain rare vase in my collection. It's on display right over there. Number 64. Stones in a vase, worth 20 points. This vase holds 101 stones, each identical in size and fill. There are 50 black stones and 51 white stones. Now, excuse me, folks. Now, put on this blindfold, reach in, and pull out as many stones as you like. When you're finished, if you've removed an equal number of black and white pieces, you'll receive a number of gold pieces equal to the number of stones you pulled out. How many stones should you remove to give yourself the best chance of removing equal number of stones while getting the most money possible? Well, if you think about it, your chances of leaving that one extra white one in there, if you pull all the rest out, are just equally as good as just pulling two out and hoping you get one black and one white. So, if we pull out 100 of the 101 stones, we get the same chance we get to pull out equal amounts of both as we do if we pull out less, but we win a lot more money. We win a lot more gold if we pull out 100.
And now to test my theory. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Yep. Deftly solved. You're quite the sharp one, aren't you? That's all you have. For now. And walk up. I'm going to go this way. And see Ilyana. Oh, so I take it you do want to come in and look around, no, Aw, look at those red little cheeks. My, but you're shy. Here, try out this puzzle. It'll relax you. Number 71. How old is she? This puzzle is worth 30 points. A boy and girl are chatting at a local cafe. Looking up from his coffee, the boy says, "You know, I'm 20 now, but back when I was old as you are now, you were half my current age." Neat, huh? As you can see, this boy isn't the most concise of speakers, but using what he said, how old is the girl he's chatting with? Let's see. I actually forgot how to solve this one. Okay. 20 now. Back when I was old as you are now, you were half my current age. Okay. So she was 10. So when was she 10? Huh. So let's see. I need to work this out because... Work this out over here. So let's see. He's 20 now. But 20 minus X... I'm not doing algebra here, I'm just actually trying to figure this out. Let's see. 20 minus age. Comes up with something there. Y. So let's see, and back when he was her age now, she was 10. Does 15 work? Let's see. Let's see, back when, if she's 15 now, just because that's a nice split point between the two. If she's 15 now, and he's 20, then he subtracts 5, 15, that leaves her 10. Yeah. Okay. She must be 15.
Here goes. That was almost too easy.
Let's see. Yeah, kind of obvious. Oh, you're a clever one. I love clever boys. They make me swoon. They honestly do. Clever? Me? Oh, you're getting all red again. That's just adorable. Come back anytime. And we got another diary key. But before we look at that, it's time to cut the video. When we come back, we'll take a look at that diary entry and then continue our search for the photo scraps. So, take care, folks. See you next time.